So, hi everyone, as you can see by the name, by the costume I have in my hand right now, and the one that is, think, to the left of me, maybe to your right, it's on the Robinson and the Battinson costumes. I'm really happy to be back. I know we've had a bit of a hiatus, but it's to bring you quality stuff like this, and we're just going to jump into them, explain them a wee bit. It's good to be back, guys. But as you can tell, maybe if you follow on the Instagram or if you follow on the YouTube channel, I have a bit of a deep-seated love with these costumes and the whole Batman like concept in general. 2 years I've probably spent on these, and these are what I'm going to show you right now. So I think let's get into this one first. So as you can see, this is the Robinson, I think it's V.3 now. I've made 3 of these costumes, guys. This one is entirely made up like the previous ones. If you want to go check out on the channel, you can look up how to make the cowl, how to make the base armor. I will be doing a video further on how to do the bodysuit, how to make a utility belt. I've already did a video on the gauntlets. But yeah, this one is on the Robinson V.3. I sort of took up, you know, a sort of few tips from this one. This is the V.10 or 11 of the Battinson. This one fit me a lot better. I didn't try and shorten in some of the 6-pack portions and the side pieces. I know before previously in the other videos, guys, people were telling me do green side pieces, do green bottoms. I love this aesthetic. I love the whole maroon head to toe red. You can already probably tell I went for a green cape with the yellow collar. I think that's what some of the costumes are missing. Some the Titans costume would be give it a collar. You already saw mine previously, but we'll not get ahead of ourselves. This one, the V.3, is completely made of cardboard. The whole chest and armor piece is cardboard armor glued onto a fabric base. So if you guys want to pick up your one-piece body suits, or you can make it, or you can use old clothing. So an old shirt, old jeans, an old tracksuit maybe. Make sure maybe it's a tight fit, or like the Battinson and the Robinson, some of it is a bit baggy. You can see I haven't fully tightened this costume in. I didn't use any lycra also, you know, usually that's a staple of the costumes. No lycra is used except for in here and some of the armpit areas underneath here so that I can actually move. But you can see, guys, as we start off, I can move fully, I can rotate my arms, I can actually cross my arms. That is the whole point of these costumes. Some of them, and I know out there, it's brilliant making them from foam, it's brilliant making them from certain, you know, 3D parts, but those things are hard to move in. Now this is cardboard again, this is, you know, it's rock hard. It's not fully bulletproof. Do not take my designs for any sort of vigilante style armor. It's hard enough so that if we bump into stuff at cons, if you know, people maybe rub up against it, or you need to pack it away, it is durable. You know, I have reinforced all the cardboard pieces here with double sides, so there's another side of cardboard underneath. Everything, it is pretty rock hard, but it does hold up. Some of them you want to move. You'll want to leave some room here in your elbows or your, you know, your armpit area. Your elbows you'll want to leave sort of free. Now the Battinson design, again, this is why I made it. It's like a designer's just dream. It is literally. It's a base design. You can see all of the pieces to it. You can see the functionability to it. You can see the movement to it and why it moves the way it does. You know, the shoulder pieces help keep it. It broadens the whole, you know, your armor up a bit. But everything functions as a piece. You know, there is layers. I can put my fingers, you can see here underneath into the shoulder pads. That keeps them lifted up from the suit so that I can move my shoulders. Again, the chest piece I haven't built into the armpit, so I can actually, you know, cross my arms. I can extend my arms out. I can reach up high like this. This all, guys, goes into your initial design. Whatever you want this to be. I want this Battinson design to be my Robinson design. That's why I just adapted all of these pieces to this design. You know, it's why I, you know, made this the way it is. I went through 3 versions of it, and I think this is the best outcome of it all. It has full movability, so I can go to a con, I can do a fan film in it if you also want that. You know, if you're a big fan of the Batman the way I am. Hopefully you've already watched it. I watched it 6 times. So all in all, I think it's 18 hours I've spent watching the film. Just, I wanted to support it. I brought some family members, I brought some friends. We watched it and I loved every bit of it. You can obviously see we have here again, as we're talking about the base design, We have here just one without the logo. I haven't really went into detail with the weathering, but I've just glued on the 6-pack portion, the side pieces and the chest piece with the shoulder pads. Okay, now this is what it'll look like from a base design. You know, this is where you'll start off from with the bodysuit. Here again, all cardboard, guys. You can use EVA foam, you can use 3D prints, you can use even silicone if that's what you're into. I use cardboard. It's cheap, it's durable. I have sort of easy access to some pieces that you know, they're not bent or anything, they're not creased yet, so they are fully, I have full manipulability over them, I have full mobility over them. Yeah, we designed this to whatever you want. Now again, remember, you'll want it to be so it can bend here in the chest. That's where I have my break points. I can actually bend over, you know, and do this, so that I'm not fully mobile. I can't, like, you know, do the whole superhero pose and do everything, but you can make this design whatever you want. It's to your design, it's to your measurements, it's to whatever you want it to be. If you want to change this into a Nightwing suit, Batgirl, Tim Drake Robin, you know, you go different with the logo. I went with a traditional R. If you look back on some of my other Robin costumes and the actual Robin V.201, I chose to do a Titans logo. With this, I went completely original. I stayed true. I just went Dick Grayson would just have a simple R. I didn't want to go so Battinson, because when we end up eventually now watching the Batman, it came out a lot different. I thought that was going to be his batarang, you know, the one that he takes his bat symbol. It wasn't. It was a knife, of course, but he didn't throw any batarangs. I love the film, guys. We have no black eye makeup. I didn't want to shave either, guys. It's not a quick video, but this is a video just to explain what I've been up to, what I've been designing. And the belt keeps coming down, so let's lower this up. So I just had to get fixed up. I actually have my own personal Alfred, guys, by the way. I don't want to boast anything. The guy's behind the camera, he's amazing. Paddy knows who he is, but his actual middle name's Alfred. I have my own personal Alfred. That's a bit, that was too coincidental. But Alfred just helped. The shoulder and the cape, the way you can see in the design for the Battinson also, the cape drapes over the shoulders. We've seen, I don't want to spoil anything from the movie, but it actually has a function of why it's so thick, I don't like the rubbery or the leathery look to it. So I sort of just went with a flat green. I know people maybe would want, I will do an alternate cape, black and yellow. I love the green. Since Arkham City, if you play Arkham City or Arkham Knight, don't want no spoilers in there either, it's 10 years old anyway, but Jason's design, Jason's cape is pure green. He has his cape before Tim did, and it's all, go look up the pictures. But I love that from when I saw it, and that's when I started doing an all green cape. It's made from a one-way polyester blend, you know, fabric. This can be alternated to whatever. It's lightweight, so it's not heavy. It doesn't have any drape or any pull on the armor itself. That's also what to take into account, guys, of what you're going to be making your cape out of, also what you're going to be making your bodysuit out of. The bodysuit, again, is made from a lightweight polyester blend. It's very lightweight, very breathable. So if I go out into a con, if I go out anywhere else, if I'm doing photo shoots, if I get a nice breeze of wind, it won't keep me too warm. That's what I like about the suit also. It has a lot of different functions. I've went with what I can get, not by price, but sort of what I think would look good. The maroon, all aesthetic, I love. The whole red, it's actually dark maroon, it's not a red color. It's sort of what Zack Snyder did for Dawn of Justice. That's what I wanted to go for. Again, the cardboard is fully here on the body armor. Then we move to the bicep portions. They are fully cardboard also, but they are used to wrap around and curve your bicep. You'll want to give yourself a bit of room. Do not be cutting off any circulation in here. But the Battinson design, you can see he has these bicep portions and then the gold, you know, pieces going on the side. I got these at my local art shops, craft stores. You can look up online, guys, to where you, but that's just some leather straps, cardboard, fabric, and a gold piece. That and some elasticated straps, you know. Always, like we use, is have some elasticated straps. It comes in rolls, so your elasticated straps will come like this. You can buy it online, guys, or purchase it. This is the thinner stuff. You can buy much thicker straps of this, or you can get it off old sportswear or old clothing. But this is perfect for this whole design. It keeps everything together, keeps everything strong. a hot glue gun or super glue, whatever you choose to use. That's what's held together. Then we move down, you can go and check out the how to make the gauntlet videos. These are just some shin guards with some pens spray painted. Again, the elasticated straps hold this whole thing together. Okay, so you can see it has a multi-fit if I wanted to. It stretches up and down. The bottom portion is cardboard, and then we have some detailing here for the fins. These are supposed to be straps, but they aren't straps. We just made them cardboard fins. Then we go to the gloves. These are paintballing gloves that you can pick up, guys, online. These are very acquirable. You can go on eBay, Amazon, sort of even Facebook, but type in just armored gloves or paintballing gloves. You'll find a lot of different designs. These aren't screen accurate, but I just wanted to know, like, what would, you know, Dick Grayson do? He would have taken one of Batman's old costumes, and like we said before, he would have alternated to his design. He would have spray painted it red. He would have changed the color up. Maybe Alfred would have helped him, but I just wanted to sort of take the design a bit more serious than I did with the previous two. I tried to be a bit too artsy and a bit too design with the other two designs, and I just wanted to go back to home base and completely do a Battinson design, or as I call it, Robinson. And yeah, this is the shoulder pads. You can see they really do buff out. They really help this whole thing come together, and you can actually see, you know, sort of Chippy or Robin standing beside, you know, our versions of Battinson. You know, that's what he needs now. The eye mask comes off with a simple strap here. It's made from a plastic face mask that you can see. I went in with detailing just in the eyebrows and the cheek portions. I've cut out the nose piece. I wanted to again think of what would Dick do with the Battinson design. Would he make it his own, or would he just go for, you know, it's hard to say how you would alternate this whole design and make it your own, because it's building off of another design completely. So I just wanted to go for color. I just wanted to go for colors. I wanted to change up certain parts of it, and yeah, it ended up coming out a lot better than the V.1 or 2. So this is the V.3. The 3 gold pieces, they are trophy plaques. So if you do go on to Amazon and you look up a gold plaque, a nameplate, you get those online. You can buy a lot of them in bulk, and I've just went for the close 3-way design here, whereas before I had one here, and another here. I sort of spread them out. I like this close, you know, it's sort of the Dick Grayson design. It's what Dick has for his. He just has the 3 straps coming across. And yeah, that's pretty much my Robinson design, everyone. I wanted to share this with you because I haven't shared anything in a while, and I'm really proud of this. I will be making a video on the utility belt portion. It keeps sliding down, but for the differences that I've made. So the bottom portion you can see here, the utility belt is the exact same as the Battinson, but what I've done is added in some escrima stick holsters that actually do, you know, they come out. That's what Dick Grayson has as Nightwing. We've seen him adapt them in his older Nightwing suit. I wanted to sort of show this is what he would have in his early career, so I've just, instead of the, I don't know, it's not the grapple gun we end up finding, it's not the grapple gun he has in this pouch. I forget what it is, I think it's a medical kit or something. I wanted to make it Dick's escrima stick holsters. It comes off here with just a buckle. We have the armor on the leg portions here. We also have the boot covers that I've made. We haven't went full accurate with the movie. You can pick up some, these are boiler boots. These are workman boots, you know, if you want to pick up online. They will cost you around maybe $40–50, or in here in like Ireland about £30–40. Yeah, they go perfect with this costume. They're really durable. They are steel toe cap boots also. So yeah, make some boot covers. They just wrap around here at the shin area. I went very simple, very minimal with this design, but I think it goes perfect. Leads all the way up into the utility belt here. And yeah, so hi everyone. This was me just talking a bit about this costume. I know I went on for maybe a bit, but I am proper proud of this costume. I have a deep love for this. I'm going to be showing it at a Comic-Con here in Belfast, then another one I think in Dublin this year. So happy to be back at Comic-Cons. But you can tell I love this costume. I spent a good, I think it took me around 3 weeks to make this. If you've lasted this long, thank you for watching so far. We're going to jump into the Battinson, and I'll show you a quick brief rundown of the Battinson. This is the new V.10. Thank you for sticking around so long. And yeah, let's get into the next one. So, as you can see guys, like we said, here's the Robinson suit, and this is my Battinson V.10. I've went through 10 versions of this suit to get to this. I don't know if I've showed you this. If you want to check out the Instagram, you can see pictures of this. I released it just as, I think it was just over a month ago, when the Batman got released on the 4th of March. I sort of released this, the first pictures of this. It's a much slimmer design than the one previous. It's not as bulky. It's made sort of to my preferences. Again, all of the armor is made from cardboard. So this is all made from cardboard. The 6-pack pieces are made from cardboard, the side pieces. Everything is then wrapped in the grey polyester fabric. We have did the exact same for the shoulder pads, except they are made out of Peltex. So guys, Peltex can be found online or on Amazon. It can be sourced locally also, but I found the best is Amazon. It's pretty cheap. If you want, it does for a lot of good armor bases. It's flexible, it's malleable, it's very soft touching, so it will not dent if it falls, and won't break or crack. You can use EVA foam guys, or cardboard the way I have with this. I just think it becomes a bit more rigid once you use it for the shoulder pads. But guys, like we said, it's all made from cardboard. You can also use EVA foam, or you can go with a mix and a blend. I have optioned out for a multivarious, different designs, or sorry, different things that I've used. But the bicep pieces, again, they are cardboard. You can see I've detailed everything up. We go down to the gauntlets. You can watch the video. I've explained that previously in the Robinson. This costume was so much a labor of love that you don't even know. I've made 10 versions of this costume. We have no eye makeup, or I haven't shaved the stash. But I'm hoping to do a video, I think, maybe in a week around, really in depth of this costume with a review of the Batman movie once it comes out in HBO Max, so that everybody else can, see it, because not everybody saw it in cinemas. But yeah, this thing I think looks not accurate. I don't want to really toot my own horn. I love how it feels, I love how it looks, and I love how I look in it. It's very hard for me to wear a Batman cosplay and actually feel like, not like Batman, but I always portray Spider-Man, Robin, the younger characters, the more teenage. And for the Battinson design, that's why I love this coming out. It really gives us a chance as cosplayers, whatever size or shape, height you are. You can jump into this costume and you can really, it bulks yourself up, so you don't really have to be that fully muscly guy. You can just put on the armor. The proportions, guys, are all up to you. Make it your size, make it to your shape, make it to how it fits your body, and also keep in mind of the proportions, of what you're doing. And you can sell this costume in many different ways. You can really look like the character with not actually being exactly like the character, if that makes sense, because I'm a really skinny guy. Again, like, I can move my arms. I have full mobility in the costume, like this. I can move everything. The shoulder pads, also, they aren't too crooked. So like we were saying previously, we have full mobility in our shoulders. We have full mobility in our chest. Again, I needed some maintenance on the cape there. Our handy dandy Alfred in the background helped us out. But this is also a learning point. Make sure you use good Velcro or some good buckles to hold in the cape. The cape just sits in underneath here in the armor chest piece. They clip in. Again, you can use buckles. I would say use something really strong, because the Velcro keeps coming up when I'm moving my shoulders. It just drapes over the shoulders also. We don't have that traditional Batman cape where it comes down right around, really form-fitting. This one drapes over the shoulders, very simple. I do love the silhouette that it gives. We move on down to, like we say, the gauntlets. You can watch the video on that. The gloves are the paintballing gloves. But this costume has a special place in my collection. It really does. It looks good. I will always look back on it in fond memories. You can also design this. It doesn't start out like this. Are just some of the pieces. Again, here's the shoulder pieces that we haven't, detailed up in any sort of way. I've just spray painted them. You can see where you can get from point A to point B. All you have to do is just have some detailing, stick with it. We have some of the side panels here, the side armor that goes along here. This is all made from cardboard, guys. The symbol and the logo that I'm just designing, this will be going in. This is cardboard. Everything, guys, is made from cardboard. And this is what it'll look like before you glue it all together to get this. So always just stick with your ideas. Make sure you follow through with them. Don't let, everybody gets discouraged, but we can do it. You can do it. You can design anything with a bit of practice and patience. Guys, like I always say, put on some movies, put on some music. I love designing the movies and music. It really inspires me, gets me in the mood for certain things. And yeah, but this is the Battinson. This is my final one, V point, I think 11 or 12. This is going to be my final version. You can see some of the same resemblances, but I'm also going to be able to remove the badge. So the logo here, the bat symbol, I'm planning on having that being removable. It has all of the designs that you can see that are coherent with this, except I haven't weathered it up any bit. The weathering on this suit is something that I'm very, very proud of, but you can make your armor whatever design you like. The weathering that I did, I just used a can of black spray paint, hung it outside and spray painted all over. Gradually, as I've been trying it on and putting the costume on, it's wore down, which is really added to the detail. You know, you can see some areas scuffed all in around here. So the weathering, you can see it adds to the detail. The scuffed up marks really does sell this costume. That is one of the points on what you're going to want to do, is weather it up, weather around the joints, weather around some pieces. You can see if you watch the movie, his is really scuffed up. He has put this thing through the ringer. So yeah, I'm really happy with how the weathering, you know, progress came out on this costume with just simple spray paint. I've highlighted some areas that you can see along the chest piece and the six-pack portion you can see down here. Simple detailing and tiny detailing. Guys, again, go and check out the, you know, the how-to videos that I have. Check up reference pictures. The book for the Batman, the art design is out also. Pretty pricey, but I'm going to bet if you want to, it gives you a lot more ideas. Then we move down to the utility belt, guys. If I move back, you can see the utility belt. I'll be doing a whole how-to video on how to make this. It is 2 of the simple pouches that he holds the adrenaline injection in. Then we have the handcuffs. We have some, I don't know what this cylinder is yet. Then we have some just other leather pouches that he has going around the belt. Various different things, but the whole design is sort of staying accurate. These are functional pouches also. They open and close. Everything works on the costume, you know, everything is removable. The darts, the flechettes, they are removable. So you can actually physically, you know, take pictures at a con, you can do things. This contributes a lot to the overall experience when you're wearing it. I know I'm using some really technical words, but when you're wearing the costume, you feel not as Batman, but you do feel a part of something. It's really cool. It's really class, you know, if you really immerse yourself in the whole costume. We haven't got any eye makeup. The belt really does add to the overall, you know, design. It really bulks the whole, cuts off the point from the torso to the bottoms. But I will be doing a whole how-to into this belt. Like we said before, everything is functionable. That's what I try and do with the costumes. Then if we go down to the bottom, I'll show you the boots. So guys, this is the bottom portion of the suit. It's just the bottom of the bodysuit. We have some boot covers that I made. This is 2 sides of the nylon. It's a very heavy fabric, but we've made 2 sides of these. He has simple like leather boot chafes that he wears in the movie. We have the leg holster here that I'm going to be redoing. But yeah, I've just weathered up the whole back. He doesn't have much armor in the leg portion. He has some pieces here in the thighs. You can just see some armor pieces. And he also has a knee pad that I may or may not do. I love the whole bagginess of the bottom of the bodysuit. You know, you don't want it super tight where it's sucking into your skin. Leave some room. He is wearing like an overall aerodynamic bodysuit all in all. And on the inside here, I just have some breathable fabric, some black breathable fabric that I put in so that it helps me, you know, get some airflow into the costume. Yeah, guys, everything here is handmade. Everything is made by my hands. So yeah, I just wanted to show you the whole costume in its entirety. The cape is 5 sides of the lightweight black polyester fabric. So the cape goes the whole way around the bottom, and it just cuts off here. It doesn't go too long at the, you know, you don't step on it, and that is the Battinson design overall. You know, if you're standing like this, it won't touch the ground fully. And yeah, you'll sort of just want to do your overall design whatever way you fit, and we're going to just move on to the mask. So the helmet portion, you guys, you can see, if I go in close, you can see the detailing in the eyebrows, the cheek portions. This is all made from a carnival mask, a plastic based mask. You can go and check out the DIY how-to on that. There is about 3 I think I've made all in all, but this is the detailing that he has. It's actually based off of a skull, so there is a design of the skull. If you go and look it up, there's a lot of designer detailing that's went into this costume. But we pop it off here like that. Whoa, coming back to reality all the time. I've turned from this plastic carnival based mask. These can be found in art shops, guys, or on Amazon online. We cut it in half and we turn it into this. So I have pictures on Instagram, but if you do want to check out the how-to video, you're free to do that, guys. It's here on YouTube. What I've done is wrapped it in a black 4-way stretch lycra fabric, built up all the side pieces around the whole border of the mask. I've made the ears, you can see, connect into one piece down here, because that is the actual design. And I've tried to go in, I don't know if you can see it, with some minimal detailing and drawing in and around. You know, he has some stitch pattern coming into the mask and the helmet. The nose squares off also. Traditionally we get the point, but this squares off. It's a nice fit, all comes together here at the back with some elasticated straps. And I have a 4-way stretch lycra face mask that clips on here. That clips on so that when you're wearing it, all of this is covered up. So if you want it, guys, you can buy a ski mask, you can buy whatever you like, but I found that these under masks really help bring the whole thing together. The black eye makeup also is a very good option. You know, if you're going to be doing one of these codes, where I would suggest the black eye makeup really completes the whole look. Sorry I'm not wearing it today, I have a few things to do, but yeah, guys, I'm very proud of this suit. I love how it fits, I love how it looks, and it really was a labour of love. Blood, sweat and tears went into this, and a lot of time and hours has been put into this. So yeah, you can do this whatever way you want. You can design it whatever way you want. This just shows the love I have for the Batman, you know, Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson, whole movie. It sort of took over my life for the past 1.5 years, and I'm so happy it did. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy to, you know, be back here today to actually show you these things. This is what I've been up to. This is what I've been designing and painstakingly spending hours over, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I love what I'm wearing right now. There's no other better feeling than wearing something that you made. It's a different feeling, different feeling. Guys, thank you so much for watching this long. As you can see, I'm John Hay, trying to be Robert Pattinson Batman, the Batman 2022. Always let your geek speak. Please subscribe and comment, and again, you can do this, you can make it. We'll reiterate it because I haven't said it enough. Always let your geek speak. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.